How are you doing, Cook family? Hope everyone is keeping well, keeping safe, and trading safe as usual. So, usual drill. Today's topic is discount and premium. Yeah. So I'm just gonna get straight into it. Now, discount and premium is personally for me, I use it as a confluence, right? It's not a must see. Yeah. Now, saying that, let me just go through this. So, if we take the range low to the range high, essentially what we're saying is anything below the 50% is a discount, and anything above 50% is a premium. Now, theoretically, you want to buy in a discount because you're buying at a low price, and you want to sell in a premium because you're selling at a high price. Yeah, and if you want to just keep to the very basics and buy at a discount, sell at a premium, that is completely fine. Okay, there's nothing wrong with that. Yeah. I've been getting a lot of chat recently about why price doesn't always come back into discount, premium, so on and so forth. Okay, because there's nothing that says price needs to come back into discount or price needs to pull back into premium. Yeah, price essentially is seeking liquidity. Yeah. So in short, essentially that's what price is doing. Price is constantly seeking liquidity. Yeah. So one way that we can sort of look at this is, so let's say I'm just gonna do this a little. So let's say we are pulling back, right? Within discount is going to be where you're going to find your highest probability longs, yeah, because it's better priced, yeah. However, there's going to be times where price doesn't do that. So what signs should we look out for? To basically suggest that price potentially finish the pullback and then going to continue higher, yeah. So what we want to essentially see is when we're pulling back, we want to see clear liquidity getting taken. Right? And if it's in and around 50%, that's even better, right? But even though price has not come into the 50% here, yeah, if we can see clear liquidity getting taken, and then we get a change in character, yeah. At the same time, if we start to see supply zones starting to fail, this is a really good indication, yeah, that price is going to continue with that overall swing order flow. Yeah, so these are things that I look out for, and it's just part of my plan. Yeah, now by all means, even if we get these, price might pull back into something in here, and we might come down into here. Right now, this goes into strong and weak structure from an internal standpoint, which I'm not going to speak about in this video. Yeah, now this is a possibility. It could always happen. However, we need to take what price is telling us, price is showing us. Yeah, and what's essentially happened here is we've had a big run on the sell side, followed by a bullish shift. Yeah, at that point, if you're going to assume that, you know what, we're going to potentially continue with that overall bullish swing order flow, that makes total sense. Yeah, so let's have a look at an example, and as always, I'll leave you guys to it. So guys, let's have a look at this example, and while I'm mapping out my structure, if you guys are enjoying the content on this page, give it a like, give it a share, and if you've not already done so, subscribe to the channel. Yeah, it does go a very, very long way. Yeah, so we've got our swing structure mapped out, and we have got the discount premium tool from the low to the high. And in this instance, what we can clearly see, yeah, is price pull back, but not quite into the EQ. It's not quite reached the EQ. There or thereabouts, but it's not quite reached the EQ. However, the important thing is not, for me anyway, it's not just that. Yeah, and this is why it's very important to understand liquidity. And I've done many videos on liquidity. I'll put the links to it somewhere along this video. Very important to understand liquidity. What we can see here is we've seen clear runs of, well, we can see equal lows. Yeah, and we've seen a clear run on that liquidity. Not only have we seen a clear run on that liquidity, we've also had a follow through. What do I mean by follow through? What I mean by follow through is we've seen that change character. We've seen this supply also start to fail. Now, what does that indicate to us? That indicates that, you know what, not potentially, that indicates that demand is back in control. Yeah. Now, of course, price didn't just blast um, through this swing high. Didn't do that. Yeah. It's completely normal. Right. Like I said, I'm not going to go into strong, weak, all of that stuff in this video. But I just want to show you guys, price didn't quite come into the EQ. However, we took out liquidity and we've seen a follow through, essentially an internal shift causing the supply to fail, putting demand back in control. At that point, from regions such as these, you can look to start buying. Yeah. And then when you see continued failures of supply, you can look to follow that up in anticipation of your expectation order flow, which is for price to take out that weak swing high. Yeah, which is ultimately what price goes and does. So if you're going to constantly wait for price to come back into discount, and like I say, the easiest way to do it, buying a discount, selling a premium. There's nothing wrong with that. Yeah. However, price doesn't always need to come back into discount or into premium. So guys, that's it for me today. Quick little video. Hopefully you guys took some value from that. For me personally, I use discount and premium as a confluence, right? It's not a set rule that I have to see. And, you know, it's because of these things that you really need to understand liquidity, right? The more you understand liquidity, because essentially all price is doing is seeking liquidity, yeah, in its simplest form. Yeah, so I've labeled these just here, just so you can have a read as well. And yeah, as usual, if you guys have any questions, just let me know. And until next time, trade safe.